We just looked at a positive geography feature, the Danube River, and how it's affected Europe for thousands of years. Now let's look at some negative features. This will lead into the second and third questions. To answer the second question, that is, what countries are actually prisoners of geography, it's all of them. All of them are prisoners in their own way. Let's first look at Spain and also Portugal. These two countries were both left behind during the Industrial Revolution of the late 1800s. They were left behind due to the Pyrenees mountain range that separates these two countries from the rest of Europe. Now let's look at France. France is restricted by more than just the Pyrenees mountains. This includes the Alps, the Rhine, which is just another major river in Europe, and the Atlantic Ocean. The most important of these, however, is the North European Plain, which is just a large flat area of mainly farm ground. It is very weak and led to France being invaded in World War I and II. These features have only really been overcome by Napoleon in the early 1800s, at the height of France's power. Now let's talk about Europe's small countries. They're small due to the rivers not connecting that make up their borders. The Danube is one of these rivers. Now let's talk about the UK. The UK is completely cut off from the rest of Europe through the Atlantic Ocean, but more specifically the English Channel. This makes trade a lot more difficult. This has proven very bad for England specifically, who lacks many needed resources. England's need for resources has caused many disasters such as the Irish potato famine. Now let's talk about Southern Europe. Southern Europe is at a disadvantage due to its coastal plains that have a lack of good soil for agriculture.